In this lecture, Supreme Master Ching Hai emphasizes the importance of maintaining a pure and spiritually healthy diet. Everything we eat affects our actions, speech, and thought, so we must be very careful with our diet in order to avoid animal products. Please enjoy this enlightening lecture spoken by Supreme Master Ching Hai in Los Angeles, California on July 5, 1997, entitled The Key to Purify Ourselves from Outside Contamination.
Be careful what you eat so that you do not contaminate yourself and make the cell, become confused and make the brain confused, and these will consequently hinder your spiritual progress. It's not that God cares what we eat, but if we poison our system by intoxicating things or impure food such as meat or animal products, then our cells, the cells of the body and the brain cells will become also contaminated and confused, and thus we are not able to think clearly, and thus we are not able to sit calmly in order to find the source of our happiness and wisdom. We have to sit calmly. Not only sit, but daily practice, daily activity will be more calm and more inward, so that we can contact with the real source of our godlike quality. And from there we take care of every daily problem and pain and make it become happiness. If we confuse our cells and brain and blood and all kind, the sentimental department will be also confused, and then we cannot think straight anymore. And when we sit in meditation, we become very restless, agitated. And even if we can sit well in meditation, our vision will be clouded with negative influence from the poisonous things that we have taken into our body. So it's not that God cares what we eat or I care what you eat, or whether you eat a little meat and then you go straight to hell. It's not true. Just that if we want to be God-like, we must take care that everything we do, everything we eat, became pure, so that we become pure also, body, speech, and mind. And body, speech, and what? Yeah, and mind, huh? It's true. I don't know what they gave me just now in the kitchen to eat. No, I didn't eat that much. Everything you eat here is pure vegetarian and very hygienic, because they use hand gloves and mouth mask to cook for you. So in case they even carry some bacteria or cold virus, they will not impart it to you. But when you eat outside in other restaurants, of course we cannot guarantee. But then you can recite the 5 holy names to purify the food and eat with God. Then that also minimizes a lot of infection for you. I do not care also what you eat, but whatever you eat will affect your meditation practice and your mood, your temperament, your personality, your character, your value of life. Everything is hang on that also. As long as we are in the material world, every material things affect us. That's why we must take care to eat the pure food, the food that is less, that has less karmic burden, that had less suffering, for our sake. Because the animals, they suffer a lot. They know how to fear death and they cling to life. And if they are forced to die prematurely for us, of course their fear, their hatred are retained in the flesh that we eat. And that's why we became also aggressive, agitated, and uncontented, and sometimes violent, like the feeling of the animal before they die. But the plants, they also have a feeling, not really feeling, just reaction, but they don't have that much, the lifespan also is not as long as the animal. And the fear in the plant is not so intensive. Besides, they can grow again. You cut one branch of the tree and it grow another 2-3 branches sometimes. So if we cut some tree, it's all right, but plant 3 more. Or we'll cut a branch, let it grow 3 more. It's okay. We don't worship nature. We use nature, but we protect also nature for our sake. This world is a paradise. It will be truly like that. We have a lot of war and trouble, disaster in the world because most of us don't live the beautiful way that God intends us to live. Most of us don't live the God-like quality that we have within ourselves. We bury the God quality and develop worldly quality too much, so our life very imbalanced. And everything become more materialistic, and it in turn invites disaster and competition. And through competition arise wars and conflicts internationally. So the way we walk our life is the best way, the noblest way, the way that everyone should walk. But not everyone does walk. And that is one pity factor of this world. So I'm just telling you this to remind you that the way you have chosen from today to walk your life is perfect. And so try to remind yourself to continue this way. And the old initiates also try to remember that the way you have chosen is perfect. There's no better way, no better choice to live our lives like the way we do now. Doesn't matter what other choice you make, you will suffer. So the only choice we can have is here. The way we do, the way we practice spiritual wisdom, the way we refrain from negativity, the way we control our lives, make it become noble and purposeful. There's no other choice. Even if you want to make other choice, there's no good for you. You know that. That's why you should stay, and you know you would. Even if sometimes you're weak and you feel like you want to leave, but then all the fellow practitioners will help you to stay in this way. And after all, if you don't want to stay, okay, then goodbye. We will not bother you or pester you in any kind. It's your choice, your life. You're free. You're freer than before. And you're also free to choose to live this way or to live other ways. It's whatever you like. It's fine with you. I'm just telling you that this way is the best choice that you have made. And I hope that you stay with your choice, because it's good for us, good for the world, and an exemplary life for everyone else to follow. We cannot wait for the neighbor to do it. We do first, and then the neighbor will follow. From one person, many other person will follow. Well, it started only one with me, so you can see the example. Huh? So who knows how many other thousands lives will become more shining, more happy because of you, one individual shining example. You see, so you are very important. One person is important, 2 persons more important. The whole group is a lot important to this world. Many wars will be as I avoided, many disasters will be minimized because of your spiritual energy. Since the day you get initiation, you will notice maybe even your neighborhood become better, nicer looking, and you will see some shining light around the road that you walk, around the trees, the flowers that you will enjoy, and everything will become better. And because of you, many other people will follow and enjoy the same benefit. So I also thank you for joining us for the benefit of this planet.